This letter, written to a very pious lady, explains beliefs and encourages worship. May hamd and thana be to Allah Ta'ala, who sends us all the conspicuous and invisible blessings, who shows us the way to safety, and who has honored us by making us an ummat of his beloved Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. Allah Ta'ala is the only one who gives every blessing, every goodness to all creatures. He is the one who creates everything and who gives the blessing of existence. He is also the one who keeps everything in existence every moment. Perfect and good attributes are given to men through his mercy, through his sympathy. Our attributes of life, knowledge, hearing, seeing, power, and speech are all from him. He alone sends innumerable blessings. He is the one who saves people from troubles. He is the one who accepts prayers and rescues people from disasters. He is such a razak that he does not cut off the sustenance of his born slaves on account of their sins. His forgiveness and mercy is so plentiful that he does not disclose the ugliness of the faces of sinners. He is so lenient that he does not hurry in punishing his born slaves. He is so bounteous that he showers his favors and blessings upon everybody, whether beloved or hostile. And, as the most honorable, the most valuable, and the highest of all his blessings, he teaches Islam to his born slaves clearly and shows them the way he likes. He is so kind, commanding them to attain endless bliss by following the highest of creatures. Thus his blessings and favors are clearer than the sun, and more conspicuous than the moon. Also, he is the one who sends the blessings that come through others. Others' favors are similar to the custodian's entrusting something to another person for safe keeping. To ask anything from somebody else means to expect something from a poor person. An ignorant person, as well as a learned one, knows that this is true. A blockhead, as well as a clever person, understands it. Couplet. Even if the hairs on my body began to speak, they couldn't do even 1,000th of the thanks thou deserve. Everybody knows that he who does favors should be thanked. It is a requirement of being human. Those who do favors are respected. Generous people are deemed great. Then it is a requirement of being human to thank Allah Ta'ala, who is the real owner of every blessing. It is a duty, a debt which reason necessitates. However, since Allah Ta'ala is free from any defect or fault, while men are smeared with the taint of defects and with the stains of deficiency, they do not have any relationship with him. They cannot understand how great he is or how to thank him properly. Methods which they think of as beautiful and use to describe him may be loathsome to him. What they think appropriate as a way of lauding and praising him may, in fact, insult and belittle him. Unless he dictates the means by which he should be praised and thanked, other ways cannot be trusted as being worthy of him, nor can they be acceptable ways of worshipping him. A way that a man chooses to thank him may actually be a form of slander. Therefore, the religions which have been communicated by his prophets, alayhim as-salawatu wa taslimat, reveal how he should be praised, respected, and thanked. Ways of respecting him through the heart are taught by Islam, and the thanks that must be rendered to him with the tongue are again shown by Islam. Religions explain clearly and in detail the actions which every organ will do. Then, thanking Allah Ta'ala by believing with the heart and doing certain things with the body is possible only by adapting oneself to Islam. The reverence and the worship that is rendered to Allah Ta'ala without Islam cannot be depended upon. They usually are done in a form contrary to his wishes, and what is thought of as a blessing turns out to be a sin. As is understood from these words, following Islam is a requirement of being a human, and is something which mind approves of and likes. Allah Ta'ala cannot be thanked without his religion. Each religion which Allah Ta'ala declared is of two component parts, itikad, belief, and amal, worship, i.e. iman and rules. Of them, itikad is the same in every religion. Itikad, or belief, is the essence and the basis of the religion. It is the trunk of the tree of the religion. And amal, or worship, is like the branches and leaves of the tree. The itikads communicated in ancient religions were defiled in the course of time. The only correct itikad, or belief today, is the itikad, belief, which is communicated by the Islamic religion. He who does not have this correct itikad will not be saved from hell. It will be impossible for him to escape the torment in the next world. There is hope for those without amal to be saved. They may rely on the mercy of Allah Ta'ala. He may forgive them if He wills, or may torment them as much as they deserve on account of their sins if He wills, and then take them out of hell. Staying eternally in hell is for those who do not hold the correct belief, itikad, taught by the Islamic religion. That is, those who do not believe the tenets of the Islamic religion, which were conveyed by Muhammad alayhi salam. Those who hold the itikad, or belief, but who do not have amal, or worship, that is, who do not carry out the rules with their heart and body, will not stay in hell eternally, though they may go there. Since the tenets that must be believed are the essentials, the absolutely indispensable basis of Islam, it is necessary for everybody to teach and to learn them. Footnote: it is everybody's first duty to learn them. He who does not learn correct Iman and its rules, and who does not teach them to his children, has not done his duty as a human being. Everybody has the right to learn them. It is the first of all human rights. Since the ahkam-i-islamiyya, that is, the commandments and prohibitions, are dependent upon belief, itikad, iman, and since they are lengthy and detailed, we will leave the job of dealing with them to the books of fiqh and morals. We will touch only upon the very essential ones, inshallah ta'ala. Footnote: Iman and itikad are the same. There's a very lengthy and profound branch of knowledge describing them called ilm-i-kalam. Savants of kalam are very great people, and books of kalam are numerous. These books are also called books of aqaid. Things that are to be done or abstained from with the heart and body are called ahkam-i-islamiyya, or, shortly, Islam. The branch of knowledge teaching the ahkam-i-islamiyya, which consists of acts to be practiced with the body, is called ilm-i-fiqh. The books of kalam of the four madhabs are the same, but their books of fiqh are different. The books that are written for non-educated people and that briefly and clearly describe the knowledge of kalam, or iman, morals, and fiqh, which everybody should know and do, are called the books of ilm-i-hal. It is the first duty of each Muslim to get books of ilm-i-hal written by blessed people who know, love, and take care for their religion. Thereafter, he must teach what he has learned to his wife and children. To attempt to learn Islam from the speeches and articles of the ignorant people who call themselves and pass themselves as men of religion means to throw oneself down into hell. Tenets that are absolutely necessary to be believed. Allah Ta'ala exists by His dhat. His existence is of Himself. As He exists now, He has always been existing and will continue to exist. There cannot be non-existence before or after His being. His existence is indispensable. That is, He is wajib ul-wujud, the indispensable being. There cannot be non-existence at that rank. Existence of Allah Ta'ala can be understood both scientifically and mentally. The scientific way of understanding His existence is also called limni way. His existence is proved through both these ways in the 60th chapter of the current book. Allah Ta'ala is one. That is, He does not have a partner or a likeness. He does not have a partner in being wajib ul-wujud, in being worshipped, or in being worthy of worship. To have a partner would mean insufficiency and dependence on the part of Allah Ta'ala, which are defects and faults. There cannot be deficiencies in wujub and uluhiyat. He is sufficient, independent, that is, He is by Himself. then there is no need for a partner or a likeness. And being unnecessary is a defect and is not compatible with wujub and uluhiyat. As it can be seen, to think that he has a partner shows that each of the partners is insufficient. That is, to think that there is a partner exposes the fact that there cannot be a partner. That means to say that Allah Ta'ala does not have a partner. He is one. Footnote: Wujub means being necessary. It also means the being whose existence is indispensable. Allah Ta'ala and His 8 attributes are in the grade of wujub. They are wajib. Uluhiyat means being worthy of being worshipped and entreated. It is necessary to worship and treat a being who creates man and keeps him in existence every moment, and who creates everything which is necessary for man, and who protects him against horror, and who is powerful enough to do everything, and who does not have a likeness, an assistant, or any being powerful enough to oppose him. This being is the rank of uluhiyat. Allah Ta'ala has perfect attributes that are not deficient. They are hayat, to exist, ilm, to know, sam, to hear, basar, to see, qudrat, to be omnipotent, irada, to will, kalam, to say, and takween, to create. These 8 attributes are called sifat-i thubutiya, or sifat-i haqiqiyya. These attributes of His are eternal. That is, they are not existences that came into being later. They exist separately from Himself. The Ahl sunnat savants have stated so. So may Allah Ta'ala reward them for their work. None of the 72 sects, but only the Ahl sunnat, could realize that Allah Ta'ala had separate attributes. In fact, the recent ones of the Sufiya-i Aliyah, the great men of Tasawwuf, said that those attributes were the same as the Divine Person, Allah Himself. Thus they made themselves akin to the 72 sects, though they were Sunni people. Yes, they do not say that the attributes are non-existent, like the others do, but it is understood from the implications of their words that they view the attributes as non-existent. The 72 sects claim that they protect Allah Ta'ala against defects and that they know Him as perfect by considering the attributes to be non-existent. While they think of this as perfection, they disagree with the Quran al-Kareem. May Allah Ta'ala bless them with adhering to the way of the Quran al-Kareem. Ameen. The other attributes of Allah Ta'ala are either ittibari, thought to exist, or salbi, impossible to exist. For example, Qidam, not non-existent before His existence. Azaliyat, not having a beginning as an existence. Wujub, impossible to cease to exist. And uluhiyat. For example, Allah Ta'ala is not a substance. He is not of a substance. He is not material. He is not a state. He does not have a place. He is not with time. He has not entered anything or settled in any place. He is not limited or surrounded by anything. He is not on any side or in any direction. He is not connected with anything. He does not resemble anything. He does not have a likeness or an opposite. He does not have a mother, father, wife, or children. He who says Allah the Father becomes a kafir. All these are things that exist in creatures, in beings that were created later. They are all signs of a defect and fault. They are all sifati salbiya. All perfect attributes exist in Allah Ta'ala. No defective attributes exist in Him.